What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a new type of video on this channel. This is one of my favorite games to play, Top Spin 3. It's a tennis simulation game, I guess, a tennis game. It's a very realistic style of tennis video game, very different than sort of a Mario Tennis type of thing. But it's one of my favorite games to play. I like playing tennis in real life, so I thought this would be a fun game mode to do, and career mode in this game is a good time. So I thought I'd maybe start a career mode with you know, my attributes and whatnot. So I thought that would be fun. So we're gonna go ahead and create our player, and this is a painstakingly long process, so I'll probably be fast forwarding through most of this. But to start off with, I got to start off with the kind of this Aryan looking guy, because frankly I'm a white guy, and this is what I look like. Fun fact about me, I'm not very tall. The shortest you can go is 5'5", so we'll go with that. So I have this little preset button here. You can actually change the face. The closest one of these, I usually like to take one of these presets and then kind of mess around with it. This is the closest preset that they have. I've done this before in the past, and this guy probably looks the closest to what I look like in real life. We can do a little side-by-side comparison next to it. So that's usually the one that I do, just because it's like normal guy, normal hat, and then I always go with sort of the branded, the branded hat. And then this one, I don't know what brand that is, but it looks kind of neat. So it's just sort of a generic looking hat. So now that I have that, I'm actually gonna fix the face again, and I'm gonna bring, nope, yeah, there we go. Bring that back down a little bit. Because I made my forehead bigger, but if I'm wearing a hat, you can't tell. It doesn't matter. And yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I always have a little bit of, it's just scruff, it's not full beard usually, and then there we go. And that's about what I look like, I would say. That's pretty close. So I'm going to try and mimic the style that I have in tennis in real life. I can actually put some video on screen as to what all these motions look like in real life. So that one's pretty close. It's not that. No. That's not horribly off. No. It's just a little lackadaisical, some of these. I would like that one, but I don't have that like front forward step thing. I'll say E. I like E. So it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that. No. C is kind of close. It's the closest one is this one, maybe. That one's just the most like aesthetically pleasing, I would say. But I don't have that big of a backswing in real life. I think out of these, I always pick D because it's like the coolest one, but unless you like the Nadal one. But I would say that my backhand looks kind of like that. So we'll go with A, and then we'll say I'm pretty normal out there, so we'll say that. And then you won't be able to hear the grunts anyway, so who cares? And then you know, whatever. So that's about right. I'd say that's actually heavier than I am in real life, but overall this looks about appropriate. So we're gonna go ahead and start this thing. So there's a few different levels of this career mode. So you start off as, I think, an amateur, and then you go into challenger, and then you go into junior. For some reason, junior is below amateur and challenger for some reason. I'm not sure why, but so right now I'm an amateur. You just start off playing 3 opponents in a tie break, which is like super easy. And yeah, so you have these 3 guys. It's the same 3 every time. I've done this career mode before, so it's these 3 guys every single time, and just to kind of like teach you the game a little bit. But since I've played this game before, I kind of know what's going on. We're just gonna go ahead and get it started. We're gonna play against Joel Alonso. He's 6 feet tall, and for some reason he's only 143 pounds. It doesn't check out. That guy's very skinny. Joel, you need to have a hamburger. Now this is already too many people for a public, like an amateur. Like I play amateur tennis, And this is already more people than normally show up at a tennis court for something like this. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get it going. Alonso to serve. I'm going to go with the slice return because that's kind of a standard thing. And this game is all about timing. So when you press the button to swing, what you do is you start your swing when your opponent makes contact and you let go as soon as the ball hits the ground on your side. So it's just kind of making... If you can get that timing down, then that's already a huge... That'll kind of make you hit more solid shots and you can win rallies that way. And it gets harder as it goes along. This is sort of just a tutorial to get you started. So there's several buttons that you can change different types of shots. Right there, I hit a flat backhand. Normally, I hit circle to hit... I'm on PS3, so normally I would press circle to hit a top spin, forehand or backhand, and that was a flat shot instead of hitting with top spin. Right now, I'm kind of in a top spin rally, cross court, and then when you get an opportunity, you smack it down the line. He got to it. I'm going to come into the net. Now, my volleying is not great. Yeah, all right. That is the easiest volley you could get. You can kind of get away with just hitting, an ace for no reason. That wasn't even that great of a serve, honestly. But I got an ace. This guy sucks. Here we go. He's going to change the direction, so yep, he just leaves the court wide open. And we won 7-1. Pretty easy win. Hopefully they'll all be that easy. So we're gonna play our second guy. Yeah, he's 6'8". Yeah. Somehow this guy isn't a professional. That's ridiculous. If you're 6'8" and you play tennis, you should be able to play professionally. That's hilarious. Look at him. You can tell by the goatee he's a monster. If there's one gripe I have about this game is that there's not enough unforced errors. That's what that's called. Is if the ball just kind of came back right in your strike zone and you just missed it, and there was really no good reason why you missed it, then it's called an unforced error. And if it's kind of a tough shot that someone hit at you, then it's a forced error. Like, that's a forced... Actually, I'd call that unforced because I hit it right into a strike zone and he just straight up looked at it. Yeah, but that's still an ace. He didn't even touch it, so... I mean, that guy's 6'8". There's no excuse for that. John, if you're 6'8", you need to be able to hit that, my guy. And down the line. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. And that's our second win. All right, so moving ahead, we're going to play Olivier Leduc. And I've played him before. I think he's Canadian. Later. All right, and I got another ace. Again, that wasn't that great of a serve, but they just are not... They're really slow to react. And I think, again, these guys are supposed to be very bad. It's like a tutorial almost. So you can just learn how to play. And again, like I said, I played this before, so I know the controls, and I'm just going to destroy these guys real quick before... And this doesn't get difficult until you get into the junior category of the game. So I'm going to try and knock all these matches out real quick and just get through all of these, matches, and then we'll play, I believe it's the Challenger tournament, and then once you do that, you join the Junior Tour, and then the game will really start. All right, let's see if we can bagel him here. Fun fact, if you're not a tennis player, bageling means you beat someone and they didn't, and if their score is 0, that's called a bagel. And I'm Jewish, so I love bagels, so I'm a big fan of bagels. And this guy loves rallying from the baseline, but I'm going to beat him on that backhand side anyway. And I held it too long, so that's not the best shot. But that's a good shot, and there we go. Look at that. And I believe if you hold L2 when you do it, it'll get it closer to the line. But yeah, we beat this guy 7-0. Among the 3 opponents we played, we only lost 2 points in the whole thing. All right, we're on now to the Challenger Tour, or I'm a Challenger, I guess. And so now it's time to win the Challenger tournament. Coach tip, don't be scared of these guys. Most of them are newcomers just like you. You're up to the challenge. This is your shot, so don't blow it. Atlanta's Doves, round robin, category, challenger, surface, hard court, which is just concrete, fun fact. So we have this little round robin. So basically what happens is you're going to play, I'm going to play 3 guys, and whoever has the best record out of those 3. So if I beat all 3 guys, then I move on to the tournament. And if I beat 2 of them, most likely I'll still move on. But if you want to guarantee yourself a spot in this little tournament, you have to beat all 3. Alright, congratulations. You have qualified for the quarterfinals. Keep going. I know you can do it. I'm pretty sure I can do it. This section of the game is not all that difficult. Alright, we are in the quarterfinals against C Menroga. Let's play against C Menroga. So let's look at the draw. So these are all the people that made it through the round robin stage of the tournament. So because I won all 3 of the matches that I played, I was in group 2, I guess, and I played all these guys and I beat every single one. So because of that, I'm moving on. All right, so let's play against C Menroga. I don't know where he's from. I actually do not recognize that flag, but we'll find out later. He's going down the line. I'm gonna go cross court. I'm gonna cross court again. Get him reaching. Oh yeah, he's reaching. Down the line. Yeah, this will be an easy one. Where are you moving forward? Oh, that was weird. Oh, my shirt's ripped. I don't know what happened there. You guys seeing that? Weird glitch. I have the front of my shirt's just ripped off. I have a cape. I don't know what's going on. I guess I don't have another shirt I didn't bring another shirt with me, so. I'm a hardcore tennis player, dog. Let's see if, look at that. You can see my stomach. What is that? I wish I looked like that. Let's hit a little net action. And let's just, let's make him play a little bit. Oh, get there. Oh, all right. Good shot. Fine. Fine, I guess. If that's what you like. I mean, I don't know why you want to prolong this, Menroga, but. Oh. And then I just decided to trip on a bug or something. I can serve. I'm up 40-30 still, so. As long as I win this point, then I win this game. Yeah, and he missed that. Okay, cool. 2-0. He's got to win one more, and I'm serving. The goal is to hit 1 ace. I don't think it's going to happen. I can do that, though. Oh, almost had another one. Nope. That's not it. There we go. Down the line, yeah. Okay, that looks good. Dirty love. Oh, I almost had an ace. All right. That's always fun when the point looks a little bit different than it normally does. Let's do a replay of that. Ooh, right off the ground there. And I didn't think he was going to get to it, but he did. And there's me with the put-away volley. Serious point. Oh, look at that guy jogging up there. Way to get your steps in, my guy. I'm not gonna lie, the beginning of this career... Oh, why does he look so scary? That guy looked like he... Like, the guy we played earlier looked like he murdered someone. This guy looked like he knifed somebody. He didn't murder them, but he definitely went to prison. Oh, let's go. Ace right off the bat. Yeah, take that. Man, he looks a lot like the villain from No Country for Old Men. Okay. 3-0. That guy could probably eat me. Our opponent is F. Del Cruz, who I believe that's the Colombian flag. The finals of the Atlanta Doves Challenger Tennis Tournament in Topspin 3. The stakes couldn't be higher. I haven't been this nervous since the Dirk Link build your own maze contest. Oh, an ace. Seems like I get one of those every match. Just seems like the computer decides to be nice to me. And ace. Okay, that's not what I had in mind. I'm not gonna lie, for a game that came out in 2008, these character models don't look that horrible. This is surprisingly decent. Yeah. I mean, the spectators look terrible. And this was a 2K Sports game. I believe the last one came out 2010 or something like that. It's been a long time since one of these came out, but I believe they've come out with a few other of these games. They came out with, or maybe not 2K, but there's been other developers that have come out with a game called Australian Open Tennis, I believe, and then there was Tennis World Tour for the Xbox One and PS4. But honestly, none of them are as good as this. It's pretty much the same level of depth, but this game is just more accurate to real tennis. Like, I think they have all the current professional players in the new game, but it just looks bad, you know, and the physics don't really work. All right, we're serving for the match, we're serving for the tournament, and then once we do that, we'll hoist the trophy and join the ranks of the Junior Tennis Tour, which is hilarious to say because in real life, the Junior Tennis Tour refers to children. Anything 18 and under is what the Junior Tour is. So we're gonna play a bunch of 10-year-olds once we finish this. But I don't think they technically had the rights to use the phrase ATP Tour, which is the Association of Tennis Professionals, which is the real-life organization of tennis players. And oh, I thought we were going to get an ace on to win the tournament. No, but we will get a backhand winner down the line, and that is the tournament at the Atlanta's Doves tennis facility. And we beat lots of giants to get where we are. We're small, but we're mighty. We've done it, everyone. Shout out to that guy, the mascot. His name's Kyle, probably. Shout out to Kyle. Shout out to you for watching this. If you're watching this, I edited a lot of this down because it was started to get repetitive after a while. So, we've won the Atlanta's Doves tennis tournament. We gained 30 XP and 100 unlock points. So we're at 125 XP, 782 unlock points. That's actually not bad. So now we have enough money to buy some new threads and some kicks and some duds. And then we also have enough XP to make our player a little bit better. All right, well done. You went through the event perfectly and earned your first victory in a tournament. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Now we move to the Junior Tournament. And now we move to the Junior Tournament. Look at that, and I got my little Topspin 3 Junior Tour card. Boom. A junior. I'm one of the top 18 and under tennis players in the world. Welcome to the Junior Tour. Things are getting pretty serious. Finishing as one of the top 3 juniors will keep you busy the whole year. Each month you'll be playing one tournament. Go to the calendar to choose the one you want to join and taste what competition is all about. So this is where the game gets a little bit more exciting. It gets a little bit more fun and a little bit more interesting because some of the players in the Junior Tour are a little bit better or a lot better, I should say, than some of the players that we just played against. So, but because this episode kind of took a while, I figure the next one will be playing the Junior Tour. And this one works on like a 12-month schedule the same way that, you know, it does in real life. So, you know, we've got January, February, March, April, and then you got 2 tournaments to choose from. In real life, there's a tournament every single week, but, you know, I can understand why they did it this way. And I'm going to be playing the hard tournament, and I'm going to be playing the hard tournament every single time no matter what. Almost no matter what. But for now, let's go ahead and upgrade our player. We'll make myself a little bit better. The one thing I really want to improve is my serve because that can really make a huge difference later on. So let's add one more. We're going to get ourselves to 40, and then speed is important later on as well. So we'll make speed 36, and I want to get my return game up a little bit, and volley. I'm pretty good from the baseline without the stats, so I'm okay with that. And then the stamina doesn't come in till later, and once the matches get a little bit longer. So do you want to see your changes? Yes, I do. That looks pretty good. I've got a pretty good serve now, so hopefully we can hit some more aces, get some more easy points, and be on our way. All right, so the very last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my threads or duds or whatever you want to call them, the clothes that my guy's wearing. Because right now I look kind of boring, let's be honest. That looks kind of meh, not a fan. And then another fun thing about this game is that these are actually real licensed tennis rackets that exist in real life. So this, I mean, these are all very old. This game came out over 12 years ago, so you'd have a hard time finding one of these rackets now. But actually, the racket that I use currently is actually in this game. I use this yellow head racket that I've had for a very long time. I've had it for 15 years, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy that racket, and that's a fun little tidbit. I get to use that racket in the game, and I get to use it in real life. So I usually like to pick a sponsor. So usually what I'll do is I'll pick one brand, and then I'll buy all the clothes from that same brand. So we have several of them. We've got a brand called Lotto. We got Nike. It's called Nike. I don't know if you've heard of it. And there's a lot of Nike stuff. So usually, I'll usually stick with Nike. And then there's just the Topspin brand. If you wanted to buy the Topspin stuff, which admittedly isn't the worst idea because there's a lot to choose from here if you wanted to. It's all kind of weird looking, and it's also, oh, you know what? It's actually pretty expensive. I just realized, so maybe not. And then there is a brand called Yonex. So I'm not really sure. I usually pick something different each time, but I usually try and pick something that has a mix of like regular and then colorful stuff. So what I'm gonna pick is there's also these sort of classy brands like Fred Perry, and then there's K-Swiss and Fila, I think. And Fila, I think there's only a couple of things you can wear. And personally, I'm not a big fan of the polos shirts. I usually like to wear just a t-shirt. And that's, I believe, Diadora is the brand. So you've got two Diadora shirts, and then the biggest one I think is Adidas. There's a lot of Adidas stuff to choose from. So I might be an Adidas guy, but I don't know. I think I might try something classy, I've thought about that too. So I think for now, I like that Fred Perry stuff. I think this looks kind of neat. This maybe looks a little bit boring, but these two shirts right here are kind of cool, so I might go ahead and get that, and that, and that. And I think it says I already have them, so yeah, okay, so I already have some stuff here. So we'll go ahead and put that on. And I think it says I have I have these shoes as well. And then one thing I might do, I'm gonna have these socks. So I think if you've done a save before, it kind of transfers over some stuff. So right now we're gonna stick with Fred Perry as our sponsor. And then since I have a little bit more money now, I can maybe buy some new kicks for us. So I like to kind of do something that is kind of offbeat, I don't like to just do Nike or Adidas, so I thought maybe a Diadora or maybe a K-Swiss perhaps, like really look like a real tennis god, So yeah, maybe we'll go with something like that for now. It's kind of fun. Alright, but that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.